Hi guys, today we're going to react to Resistance by Lightbringer. This is a Buy Me a Coffee request from DJPaz. Thank you, DJPaz, for yet another request.
Thank you, DJPaz. As always, we appreciate the support.
Yeah, this is the first time reaction to the band Lightbringer. It's headed by Fuki, and it preceded Unlucky Morpheus. So we know the lead singer, but we don't know the band. The exposition was all shrouded in darkness. DJ Paz prepared us in his notes. You couldn't really make anything out, but the sound, it made me think about the sad moments in the transition of 1980s films, because you have that beautiful synth leading it and that bass and everything. It sounds familiar and pleasurable to what I can recall from that era. When they changed gears and Fuki started to sing, I keep getting overwhelmed how her voice just slices through everything. She's just a phenomenal singer. Their guitarist, we don't know yet. We don't know the band yet, but their guitarist is also phenomenal. He had a solo or two in there, just amazing, just blew me away. And they seem to have started very strong. That solo came like a first chorus. Usually, when bands do this, they reserve those types of solos to some kind of crescendo near the end of the song. But here, just to show you what this band's about, I love it.
Yeah, the intro was a long one. Most of it was while the place was dark, so yeah, you couldn't see anything. I was trying to see if I could make it out, if I could see Fuki in there, and I couldn't until the lights came on. But even before the lights came on, they started slow and they already started picking it up. It was getting a bit not necessarily faster, but just different. To my ears, I heard elements of almost jazz, which reminded me of that sort of 80s, sound that you were talking about. And a little bit of what was reminiscent of, but not exactly of that sort of genre, but reminiscent a little bit of symphonic metal intros. And then, when they kicked in, it was just beautiful. And again, her voice, she's fantastic. It's not even just her voice, it's just the way she is on stage. She's very charismatic and she knows how to work an audience, and just love that. So great start. I mean, we're about halfway through, so this is really awesome. But great start for us with Lightbringer, I mean, because we've never really heard this lineup before.
This is skill level genius. It's a live performance. It should not sound this perfect. And they have two guitarists. Both of them are phenomenal. And Fuki's voice, it always amazes me. She's just blast through everything. And again, it's a live performance.
When you think about it, we have seen quite a few of these bands, since we started the show that are just fantastic live.
It's super polished in the studio, so you accept that the raw live sound will be different, not quite as you remember it from the studio recording. But this is they could easily record this and put this on CD. It'll be,
and there is something
plush.
that's a little bit more fun, more exhilarating, more exciting with the lives, I think. A lot of the time, not always, but a lot of the time. But yeah, this kind of lineup of two guitarists, bass player, a drummer, and a lead singer, it's fairly common with Japanese bands from the looks of it, and it works beautifully. As we said, there are no bad musicians in Japan, because if they were bad, they wouldn't be musicians. So
yeah, there are no mediocre musicians in Japan.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like they're all fantastic.
Even though you get used to the vibe and you get used to the rhythm and you accept that they're phenomenal and you're gonna have a good time, they still surprised me with that gear change to the classical genre on the synth. It was just like a cherry on top. You enjoyed it so far. Here's our synth guy with his classical music proficiency.
Well, that again took me to a symphonic metal sound.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, there it is again. It is the case of them throwing several subgenres into a song. We've discussed this lately, that a lot of Japanese bands do that. They're proficient in all those styles and they don't really bother sticking to one. They're all kind of chameleons. They will do, whatever works for them, and it definitely works for us. So we happy. So Fuki's awesome. The band is awesome. What did you think about the lyrics?
You have to take the lyrics with a grain of salt because we don't know how accurate they are because they're translated. But what I got from it in general is an imploring for the listener to be loyal to their own hearts. If you believe in something, if you fully believe in something, then you should fight for it forever. You should not be afraid to swim against the current, and you should not allow yourself to be swayed or persuaded to give up. Just keep fighting for what you believe in.
Yeah, in general terms, it feels like an anthem, and also because of the title of the song, Resistance. Mm-hmm. I kind of extrapolated that it probably maybe talks about standing up against oppression and fighting for what you believe in. So it's like, even if there are obstacles along the way, there might be pain, there might be other kind of hardships, you got to fight through and see it to the end, kind of thing. It's a recurring theme that we've seen, with some bands. And it's it's a common one, but it's a good one.
It is a recurring theme. I love the fact that every time we come across this theme, it comes from not just the message is strong and positive, but we always hear it from people who are in the top of their game. So you hear it from people who likely overcame adversities and did swim against the current and did resist it to whatever was in their way in order to be super proficient and super skilled musicians. So I love that connection between the message and normally the musicians that bring it. And also, I love the fact that our introduction to a band named Lightbringer was in a live performance that started in darkness.
Yeah, I think that was on purpose.
Yeah.
But yeah, what you said kind of rings true, I think, for majority of artists. If you're an artist and if you are actually trying and putting all your efforts into an artistic career, you will face the hardships. It's never going to be easy. You might get there, you might not, or varying degrees of success. But it's always good to be reminded that there are others out there, in the same boat, and that they're fighting for it, and so should you. So thank you, DJPaz, for another awesome request, another introduction to a band that we are, well, in some ways familiar with, but we've never heard their music before. So yeah, awesome. Thank you again. We appreciate all the support so far.
Yeah. Thank you, DJPaz, for the introduction to Lightbringer and another amazing performance by Fuki. We enjoyed every second of it. Keep them coming, please. If you enjoyed this episode, guys, please be sure to like, subscribe, comment, and click the little bell icon so you'll get notified on all our future videos. If you have a request you'd like bumped up the line, please make it through Buy Me a Coffee. All contributions are, of course, very much appreciated. Thank you all for sticking with us. Thank you all for your time.
Thanks again, guys. We appreciate all the support. We will be back in a couple of days with a new episode, and we hope to see you then. Bye for now.
Bye, guys.